Hello everyone, Dana 14th Prime here. Back with another Takara vs. Hasbro review. We've got Legends 64 Takara Seaspray, packed along with the Headmaster Lione. Not incredibly familiar with that guy. So please drop a comment if you know a bit more about the Headmaster. Typical Legends class pack out here, the tight little box, you know, some artwork over there. Different modes going on the back, product shots, some pics on the top. Pop this guy out of the box and check him out. Of course, we get the nice Takara pamphlet here with the artwork over here. The product shots here along with tech specs. And you get the little comic here. Not sure who the lady in pink is. Triptychon randomly appears, and then Seaspray gets the girl. And then the instructions. So first, let's do a quick G1 tune comparison to see how Takara did. Now, they're obviously Legends class, not doing anything with the mold, but they do, of course, go for more G1 tune accuracy than Hasbro typically does. Hasbro tends to be more toy-inspired. So we've got the side-by-side here. You know, pretty basic. Obviously, you can't do a lot about the feet or things like that, but I think the overall, the color, they definitely soften the color up versus the Hasbro version you'll see, and just clean up some of the chest. It helps work with the tune a bit better. And then here, if we drop in the Hasbro Titans Return toy on the right versus Takara there, you can see what exactly they have done. Again, simplifying the chest, just keeping it cleaner and more white, which is G1 tune. Hasbro has these tempos there, which are more for the G1 toy. And then really just kind of removing the black off the window and going with a bit of a metallic, a little bit of a darker blue shade to differentiate them a bit, but not as prominent as using black. And then the yellow, a little softer with Takara, particularly definitely on the head. The Hasbro head is a brighter yellow even than the rest of the figure. Takara, that painted head matches the rest of the figure a bit better, and overall the yellow just seems a bit softer. Now we spin these guys around to the side. See Hasbro using some white trim there on the boat that Takara did not, as they tend to keep things cleaner to go for the tune look. Both have the blue propellers, you know, some blue trim on the back. Nothing really different back there. And that's about it. So overall, pretty subtle. I thought Hasbro had done a nice job with the figure as it is. Takara, of course, just touches it up, perfects it just a bit. Take a quick look here at the shields. I mean, they're basically identical. Red trim at the bottom, the Autobot logo. I think the white is a bit of a shade different as well. We just kind of jump back a second. I think Takara's got just a nice clean, flat white. Whereas Hasbro's got a bit of gloss on there. Definitely can see some shine. That's probably super subtle. Don't know if that shows up. But I think it's a bit visible on the bot and the chest. And then these pieces, of course, try to match up accordingly. Very subtle difference. We can take a quick peek at the Headmaster here as well. Always nicely done with Takara. I don't believe I did not pick up the Hasbro version of this guy, so I'm not sure who he was with. But a nice orange and yellow. You get some red trim on there in the arms. Painted eyes. Looks good. Pin him around here. Let's just fold him up and check him out. There's the face. Pretty cool. Nice blue eyes. Again, the yellow trim there. I do not know much about this guy. Looks like he's got some kind of snake or something on his head. So yeah, if you know something about the guy, please leave a comment. So if we want to transform Seaspray, let's just kind of flip up this panel to cover his face. Pull up this whole top section like this. Flip his arms back. Get his peg in back there. We'll do that. Come to the legs, flip out this back panel on his heel. And then the legs just kind of fold up here. Let's get the hip mechanism. So they'll fold up. Just got to scrunch them back there. See a peg on the side, and of course a peg there in the front. So there we go. And then of course if you grab the panel piece, you can stick that up there as well. So here we get the side-by-side Takara on the left, Hasbro on the right. All those basic things coming through just in the boat mode here. With the trim on the front of the boat, with the black windows. Being some of the main key differences, along with just sort of shade, right? Takara being lighter and everything. That hasn't changed. So, you know, both are good. $10, $20, but get the Headmaster, which is, $5 as well, say, for an equivalent Headmaster in the States. And arguably they're a bit nicer, though here, the differences aren't enormous. But if you're interested in picking either of these figures up, check my Amazon page, links in the description below. Any shopping at all you do through those links supports the site at no cost to you, so appreciate it. And if you just want to get a bit of a top side view of these guys, that's the bulk of the figure. So I like them both, personally. I like them both. At the end of the day, you're talking about what I call a $5 price difference. If you want to get the Hasbro equivalent of him and the Headmaster, you'd be $15 in versus $20. So not a huge price difference, so you can pick the deco that you prefer. All right, guys, thanks for checking in. I'll see you next time.